known by April 18, says Health Minister L. Jayantakumar. Legal action contemplated against contractor and others for shady construction of SDO office at Lamsang, says MLA S. Rajan. And many people visit government offices, police stations to voice their grievances on People's Day. Hello and welcome to ICTV English News. I'm Survila Kangabam. Let's see the news in detail. Strengthening people's speculations is still more on the question on resigning from the post of minister. Health Minister L. Jayantakumar has said that his resignation from the ministerial post or not to resign will be known by April 18. He said this to a group of media persons on the sideline of capping and lamp lighting ceremony of School of Nursing, Lamfelpat today. Replying to questions from the newsmen, the minister said, as the Chief Minister is not in Imphal right now, he would be able to say something about it on April 18 after the Chief Minister returns to Imphal. Before the Chief Minister left Imphal, he asked him the reason for his resignation on phone. Upon questioning whether the suspension of Health Director or O. Ibomcha is reasonable or not, or if he has any knowledge about the recent suspension of the Health Director, L. Jayantakumar said he was informed about the Director's suspension. If the suspension is reasonable or should not be questioned to him, instead it would be more worth to inquire with the concerned officials. The details cannot be let known publicly since the recent issue is confidential, he added.
One of the Chief Minister always station at the chatting at the telephone to me to Tarak and Palakani. The ultimate I made full discussion. I made the other computer. The for today, Kitan confidential or Diego. The Kitan can over Phone and I know I thread. Suspend the window. Other day, Canada just Michako shashing down the Madame Dina. Very Minister Madulina, I'm a narrator of Hama Drawing to go. Just make it confidential for the time being.
Deputy Chairman of Planning Board, MLA S. Rajan of Lamsang Assembly Constituency affirmed that those contractor and concerned persons responsible for the contract work of Lamsang SDO SDC office building will be punished according to law. The team led by the MLA inspected the office building of Lamsang SDO SDC today. Chief Minister of PWD N. Lokendro, DC of Imphal West C. Athar, SDO of Lamsang Dineshwari, SDC and Shanta Bihari and many officials attended the inspection visit. Chief Engineer Lokendra said the office buildings were built with estimated cost of 15 lakh rupees under Additional Central Assistance Fund in 2005. Work order was given by T.H. Raj Gopal from Wangkai Ningthem Pukrimapal. The office buildings were handed over to the departments in 2007. But quality control has not been maintained for the said office buildings. MLA S. Rajan said it is clearly known that a minister took the name of Raj Gopal and is responsible for the contract work of the office buildings. The present scenarios are raised due to the threats posed to the officials by the ministers and the MLAs. The ministers and MLAs should not involve further in any kind of developmental works.
Tabak Tobakan, the engineer is so engineer Marilla Navasing pressure my Pibuduna, a quay Ladiba Tabaking quality out of Nese Haini, Anasigi, walk control to the Ziggy the Makta Equina, inquiry owner by Gisatagi, DC Impan the Sea Jeremy, DC Impan the government give over local Pantoko today, local Sanotuga, Anova, a quay building a Saraga, office city, a quay Ama Sanana Bakoi Honaraga, Yamtuna quay. Horong Chabalda is the office Tamba, Circle is the Circle Tamba, Masimadi Kendra Sigi, Mudamoina, I get a one to it only Namasita, Nonaba, I Honagani.
After announcement made by Chief Minister N. Biren that the 15 of every month will be People's Day, people from different sectors will be free to meet the Chief Minister, Ministers, MLA and high-ranking officials of government departments on 15th of every month as announced. People from different sectors turned up today to many government departments to meet with the officials of the departments. People's Day is being held at Lamphel Police Station with People's Day banner posted. And on the other hand, the city police station also organized meetings with the public. OC Ilangbam Joy and other police officers at the station heard and discussed the various issues of the people. Singdamai Police Station also organized a Meet the People program at the station today. Following the government's decision to declare date 15 of every month as the People's Day, OC of the station, Police Inspector Ingocha, ensured that all civilian visitors were treated in a very friendly manner and were offered tea, refreshments, etc. People's complaints on various aspects were dealt with fairly and freely. Lamplighting of School of Nursing Female Health Workers 2016-18 on the Medical Directorate was held at the school campus at Lamphel-Pat. Health and Family Welfare Minister L. Jayanta Kumar, Commissioner P.K. Singh, Ayush Director and Health Director in charge Dr. K. Lokendro, and Nursing Superintendent Jenims P. Landhoni attended the lamplighting ceremony. Minister L. Jayanta Kumar said different sections of people must know their duties properly. He spoke at length about the role of nurses and expressed his views about the nurses' responsibilities.
The ports in the segregate over number time as a matung in the Tabuki segregate or matung the matung in a Tabutona one of a day. Your contribution to the society, no Samaji Targatomory contribution, I am at the Maduto one, I was a Madu Amnava is what a suit, no, so Quarango Williams can honor the Nicomiams like for Madovan.
MLA of Wangkhem Assembly Constituency K. Megachandra has said that even as the elections are over, election-related violence has been happening in the constituency. He was addressing a press conference held at his residential quarter today. He said some NEIDP supporters pelted the house of Thiam Ibungo at Haukatong in the constituency with stones. Ibungo is a Congress worker and this is not the first time his house was attacked. Many such incidents in which houses of Congress workers in the constituency are attacked are still continuing. Some are even staying at rented rooms far from their home fearing attack. The MLA appealed to all concerned not to repeat such a violent act in future. Maira Paibis of Faying today staged sit-in demonstration in protest against the transfer of MOs of PHC Faying, Dr. Akoizam Kelendro and Dr. Hizam Keroje. The protest demonstration was staged in front of the PHC. Speaking at the protest, Pradhan of Paying Gram Panchayat, A. Gojendro said, transfer of the two medical officers amid the difficulties due to shortage of staffs after the service has been made available 24/7 is highly condemnable. He appealed to those who are accusing the two doctors on social media of not performing their duties not to upload such wrong information. He drew attention of the authority concerned to cancel the transfer order. Public hearing on widening of Imphal Kangchup to Tamelong Road was held at Samusang Community Hall at Uripong. The public hearing was held based on State Social Impact Assessment Unit Directorate of Environment. Panel member of Assessment Unit B.B. Sharma, Mohammad Abdul Salam, former Deputy Director of Directorate of Environment T. Brajakumar and Professor Y. Mohendra and family members affected because of road widening attended the public hearing. Many speakers opined their views to compensate the families' members and to take up the measures honestly. The severely affected family members because of the road widening should be considered seriously and should be given more advantage. Deputy Director of Directorate of Environment Unit and in charge of Assessment Unit T. Brajakumar said compensation will be paid measuring the value of the land. Assessment report should be submitted to the committee in order to commence the project, he added. The government order issued on March 18 regarding the ban on transfer and posting and appointment has been reviewed. Chief Secretary O. Napakeshwar has issued an order in this regard today. As such, all departments have been allowed to issue orders on transport and posting and appointments, the Chief Secretary informed in his order. Parliamentary Secretary Finance and MLA of Yaskul Assembly Constituency, Thokchom Saityabrata, inspected the river banks of Imphal and Nambul flowing through areas in the constituency. Engineers of IFCD took part in the inspection visit. The team inspected river banks from Singdamai to Mahabali Bridge. The river banks of Imphal and Nambul will be repaired at the earliest to protect from flood before the monsoon season arrives, he added. Parliamentary Secretary Home L. Sushindro Maitai was felicitated at NG Mani College at Korai. The felicitation program was organized by the teaching and the non-teaching staff of the college. Office bearers of the governing body of the college also attended the felicitation program. The members of the governing body expressed their desire for the Parliamentary Secretary and the MLA of Korai Assembly Constituency to develop the college according to the modern trend. Speaking on the occasion, MLA L. Sushindro said he will extend all possible help by discussing the requirements with the governing body of the college. He said he will speak with the Minister of Education for the development of the college. New office bearers of Manipuri Students Federation MSF Bisnupur district were elected to strengthen the moral education awareness campaign. The academic campaign was held based on the theme Let's Study Together. The MSF aims at moving towards smooth functioning of the organization. L. Prem Kumar and N. Prameshwar have been elected as President and General Secretary respectively. 13 members were also elected as executive members. Blood donation camp on account of the 34th birthday celebration of a regular voluntary blood donor and handicapped woman named Waikom Monalisa was held at Jenims today. The blood donation camp was jointly organized by Blood Bank and Transfusion Unit Jenims and Lifesaver Manipur, NSS Biramongol College, Standard College and Manipur College. President of Lifesaver Manipur, Dr. T.H. Bimola said, a handicapped Waikom Monalisa has been donating blood to the people till today. This is indeed a great sacrifice for the people, she added. A one-day free medical camp was held at Top Khabi in Konthaujam Assembly Constituency. The medical camp was jointly organized by Khabi Mamanglekai Rural Area Development Association and Chief Medical Officer Imphal West. 6 doctors, 6 nurses, 5 assistants and 6 pharmacists performed the medical examination at the camp. Medicines were distributed free of cost. Speaking at the medical camp, President of the association Ibomcha said it is very fortunate for the residents of the area who are still facing difficulties due to the recent flood. He praised the Chief Medical Officer of Imphal West District for extending help in organizing the medical camp. He drew attention of the authority concerned to extend all possible help to the residents of the flood-affected area. Parliamentary Secretary YAS K. Robindro flagged off a tour program which began from today and will end on April 17, organized by Manipur Mountaineering and Trekking Association. The tour, which flagged off from today, will march up to Kaubru based on the theme Mission Clean. The team was flagged off from the office of MMTA Minutong. President of MMTA N. Ibungochobi, former President P. Kunjo and S. Birabanta were the main guests at the function. Many students and people participated in the Mission Clean Kaubru tour program. Some vested interests are trying to mislead the ISTB news program to the public. Some people are trying to defame the network too. ISTB network has resolved to take legal action if such misdemeanors are carried out in future. The JSC formed against a suspicious death incident of Amarjit, whose lifeless body was found abandoned at Ithing Haikol under the jurisdiction of Kaibul Police Station on April 12 last, staged a sit-in demonstration at Ngangkhalawai today. Protesters demanded government's attention in finding the murderer out at the earliest. The discussion and interaction program with the theme Hingminasi Aikoi, Let Us Live Together, under initiative of Protection and Preservation Committee, Manipur, was held at Old Bolzang Primary School in Saikul Assembly Constituency today in association with village authorities Old Bolzang, New Bolzang and Satang. Convener of PPCM L. Devan Sarma, Chief of Satang Village Lake Khao Guite, Chief of New Bolzang Kulplam Khongsai and Chief of Old Bolzang Semang Khongsai attended as main guests. As part of the program, rice bags purchased by ADC Kangpokpi H. Balkrishna from his own pocket money for the villagers of 3 villages were handed over to the chiefs of the village. Addressing the gathering, convener Devan Sharma said most of the funds allocated for the villagers of interior areas in the hills have been misused by some vested interests and siphoned off the funds on the table. It is high time understood by us together what is happening in the society. On the other hand, he drew attention of the new government to check whether the funds allocated for development of the hills are fully used or not. Besides, we should face the challenges and the fence of division created by some vested interests and politicians among different communities living in the state, he appealed.
School mayam semgat oza mayam thare ngasi punjide jida akhona ngasi kono na season nariba chaso na season nariba akhon meeting to rise mase school ne ai bese akhon media ki lakiri ba maru papa singna ga mengi manakong yo hona miyangi manakong yo hona ngasi phawji da paliba lanyak sina akhon punjing che yongna na ba amata tawde.
In his speech, the village chief of Satang, Letkau Guite, said all the inter-villages roads in the 3 villages are not made by the past and the present government too. All the villages of the 3 villages made the road with outing lots of sweats in group by groups. Even a single cloth or lamp of earth was provided by them, he said. Besides, the villages are about 30 kilometers far from Imphal. However, villagers are not getting the facilities of medical and good drinking water over the last many years. Moreover, no mobile network facilities in the area too. He drew attention of the new government and the authority concerned to look into the matter and do the needful at the earliest.
Noi laiba lambi disu government na leitum ma ma thambirga sabi bal lambi mate ko isa kunum na sarga chali bal lambi ne.
The live discussion program on the present scenario of Manipur University, which was scheduled to be telecast at 2:30 p.m. on ISTB network, has been cancelled due to some inconveniences. However, the discussion will be telecast at 8 p.m. on discussion hour of ISTB network tonight. And before we wind up the top stories once again. To resign or not will be known by April 18, says Health Minister L. Jayantakumar. Legal action contemplated against contractor and others for shabby construction of SDO office at Lamsang, says MLA S. Rajan. And many people visit government offices, police station to voice their grievances on People's Day. Thank you so much for joining with us and good night.